you are able to, you don't really have to do that. You just have to tell the logistics department to get the product here, and they give you a cost saying, hey, this is how much it will cost. I'm not gonna treat this as a launch, A to Z launch नहीं कर रहे हैं हम लोग. We haven't done taxes LLC. Yes, LLC is not going to be covered in this lecture because we are covering for an Amazon FBA brand manager, not an Amazon VA. I understand what you mean, and I agree that they should be counted, but this is not that course. Okay, Salman Mamesh, I will agree. I will absolutely agree. I'll believe you. I wish you the best of luck, obviously. And factory charges inspection. Yes, you're correct. We haven't counted that as well, and you have to count that ultimately. But generally speaking, I tried to make it a bit more simpler because if I include everything, then it will be a bit difficult to explain to everyone. Okay, when we have done that, let's go and search hours to mirror here. Okay, so now we have done this, got it, and we have the same thing. What we're going to do over here is that we have a tool called data dive. Okay, you open it like this, and then you go to dive box. It's going to take some time to load. That's why I just loaded it for you. So when it loaded, it looks like this. Okay, you have all the products over here. You have their ASINs, you have their brands, you have their organic rank, price, revenue, 30-day revenue for this ASIN, sales, number of units sold, 30-day sales of this ASIN. Bestseller rank is Amazon bestseller rank of the ASIN on root category. So basically, what is the rank in the category? So if a product is selling the most in any category in this category, in its root category, that will basically be. Let me just open something. Once it opened as well. But let's say if I open like this, so it's not going to show me the category over here. What I do is I just remove this up until here. It will open like this, and now it will show it this one as well. Okay, so home and kitchen, great. If I go to home, then I'll find what is the number one BSR product for this category, right? Okay, I guess they're not even showing what is BSR1. But ultimately what you want to find out is what is the most selling one, and it will probably be in, I guess, kitchen and dining. Go to this website, bestsellers, and over here you will be able to find number one in home and kitchen. You will be open it, and you will see bestseller rank. If you drag it down, right over here, bestseller rank, number one in tumblers and water glasses, and number one in home and kitchen as well. So I'm going to stop it now. You have listing age, when it was listed, 2 months, 29 months, 10 months, and then you have the date as well. You have the country where the seller is from, majority are Chinese, obviously. And you have FBA fees. You have, it's not explaining. Number of active sellers. This is the rating. Reviews. Review velocity, how many reviews are getting in 1 month. How many images do we have? Does it have fulfillment? Is FPM or FPA? That is basically fulfilled by merchant, is basically that they are selling it from the warehouse and not selling it to Amazon. We can do that as well, but we are only going to cater the FBA one. Size tier, okay. Extra large 0 to 50 LB, okay. Weight, and then you have dimensions. You have buy box, who is selling it. This is the seller who is selling it. Obviously Sweet Crispy is the brand. This is they're selling it directly. The brand is selling it. No, the supplier is there. Categories: home, kitchen, home decor, mirrors, full length mirrors. Okay, makes sense. Now, what you have is you select top 15 based on the sales. Okay, one second. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you again. Open dive box. There you go. So sorry, I missed this one. This is how many people are searching in last 30 days. This is data from Data Dive, and it is not supposed to be accurate, but it is supposed to give you an idea of how many people are searching. Total revenue is this. Okay. And then you have median price is $64. Median reviews is $213. Okay. Majority are between 4.25 to 4.75 as a range in rating. 4.6 is the median. Median BSR is this. Median fulfillment fees is almost this, $27. Total sales is how many units are selling. Fulfillment fees chart, you have a lot of people with different fulfillment fees. This basically shows that you have products which are bigger, which have higher fees, which are smaller, which have lower fees as well. 41 are FBA sellers, 85% are on FBA. Amazon is selling 6 themselves, so that basically means Amazon will buy it from other suppliers and they will sell it themselves. This is a vendor central model, you don't have to care about it, but this does indicate this is a very competitive niche. Okay, 40 are from China, 6 is Amazon themselves, and only one USA seller is able to sell in the USA marketplace, right? Extra large 0 to 50 pound is 24 of them, large bulky is 22, and large standard is 2 as well. Now we go to competitors and we try to select them based on sales. This is already sorted based on sales. Once you do that, you can just come here and then take a look at it. If it is actually an arched mirror, for example, if there was something which is not relevant for this page, then we will also remove it as well. For example, all of them is arched mirror as well. But if somebody was selling a small, let's say, makeup mirror, then that will not be considered in this. So we will select top 15. But if somebody is selling a makeup mirror over here, then we will not do that. Okay. It shows data for the only marketplace you have opened. So as of right now, it is showing the US marketplace. .com is the US marketplace, so it is showing US data only. Okay. Thank you for asking the question. Once you do that, then you have to dive. Once you dive, you get here. I guess so. So I'm gonna say and come here one second. Let's just try to open the one now. Okay. I just did it. Dive. There's no new ASIN, so it's just going to repeat the same thing. It's going to show it like this. Okay, it is showing one set of promotion. That basically means that there is an Australian company selling on Amazon USA. Okay, so once it is done, you can go to master keyword list. It will open like this. And there you will have a very good understanding. Thank you so much for confirming. Do you only use Data Dive? What is the reason behind this, please? I use Data Dive as the main tool. However, we use other tools as well. Explain buy box on Amazon site, please. Okay. I didn't even mention the buy box. Okay, let's see. If we go to this guy. This box is called the buy box, and what you have to see is who exactly is selling over here. So as of right now, it has the price, and then it has the date when it will be delivered. How many units can I do this? It can only let us do 30 units. That's one. Add to cart. I can add to cart to buy now, and this is the information where I get the seller information. So it is shipping from Sweet Crispy Bits. This is the seller name. And this is the sold by, this is the seller link, Ships from meaning this is their warehouse. This is not FBA. And eligible for return, refund, or replacement within 30 days. See more. Let's see. Customer service is also being given by directly from them. This is the buy box. You can have multiple sellers as well. Let's see if we can find an example for multiple sellers. Let's say now this is what you have as the master keyword list. You have different things summarized for all the brands. So this is sweet crispy, 4.4 rating, 389 reviews, 2 months is what they have been selling for, 39.99 is what they are selling for. Okay, they are killing the market. Okay, sales is how many they have. Data dive is paid, but we will do it for the assignment is that I will give you a Excel sheet for data dive, and you guys will be able to use that. Sales, how many they have sold. This is revenue. Okay, very strong seller. Of course, they are killing the market right now. 10 variations they have. Outlets, of course, we are not going to get to them right now. Only one FPM. Keywords on page 1. They are able to rank for 85% of the keywords on page 1. So overall, we have a lot of keywords. Okay, we have a lot of keywords. 337 keywords right now. Okay, you can filter them down as well, but ultimately this is what they are showing us, right? For example, you can decide and say, hey, my mirror is not gold, so I'm going to remove this one, right? You can remove this as well. You can exclude this from our keyword list. But as of right now, a lot of these people are selling on this keyword as well. As you can see, this person is the #1 rank on gold mirror. That's why they are selling the most on gold mirror as well. Okay, so now we have this information about the sellers. Great, good for us to understand, I guess. So now what we're going to do is we want to find out this data. Great. Now what we will do is we will go to this side and we will go to product scorecard. Okay. I'm going to go back because I already have the product scorecard open over here. This is how we will open. Okay. Now what I want to find out is, okay, can you please let me know what you consider as brand dominance, or you don't go with that product? Okay. Brand dominance is basically, for example, if I go to, let's say, if I go to Amazon and I go to, let's say, dog food, okay. What you'll find out is that you have a few brands which are doing absolutely too much of the let's say once again, if one of the brands is doing majority of the sales and not others are not able to do that much, that basically is considered as brand dominance. And oftentimes it is because the brand is much bigger than other competitors and they are spending much more on marketing as well. That is why others are not able to compete, and then we avoid that niche. But this is too early to call that. Okay. We were in product scorecard. Okay. So now we have product scorecard. Let's see what we have to do. We have 3 to 4 different modules. Okay. Let's try to fill them out for the arched mirror. Okay. Traffic distribution. Number of keyword routes. Okay. Please identify the keyword routes that represent different alternate names. This is the main thing. If you can find product which has different names or different intents which are being sold, it is being sold for, I already have a 3-hour video on keyword research which shows you how to find different intents, what are different intents, but I'm gonna visit the routes myself and find it out. Okay, so now what you want to find out is that I'm going to hide the comment. What you have is that you have mirror as the root. Full is not a root because the way it works is you can also go for normalized roots. Let me just open it up. Right, so now the main thing is that let's see if any of this word is able to be an alternate name for the product. So full is not really a root because full is nothing. It's not describing a mirror. Full length is again same thing. Mirror full length. So again, this is all, if you don't have mirror in there, you can't really describe the product. So now what you have to see is that they're all basically just mirror is the main root and you don't really have anything else. Maybe for example, if we saw here that the wall decor is also one of the main keywords for this product, then we would be considering that as the second root. Okay, wall decor, or maybe house decor could be another one, right? So like house decor house decor is a root, or decor could be another root. Again, I know this will not be able to sell in decor because this is a lot more expensive and decor is a lot more cheaper as a keyword. But if you had other alternate names for it, then that will be another root. Okay. So now we have this root. For example, if you were selling char masala, and one keyword is masala, and another one is Indian spice, right? So like you have two different alternate names for it. We understand it's the same, but over here we only have one. Okay, deal breaker. Okay, makes sense. Distribution of root search volume. Top two roots have 90% because we only have one root. Okay, great. Number of relevant relevant keywords. Okay, number of relevant keywords over 450 search volume. Let's see how many keywords we have. We can go to master keyword list and find out. Okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to go here because this is the master keyword list. We have, let's see, greater than 450. How many do we have? Okay, we have 337. We still have 337 keywords because this was already, I guess, featured on with more search volume than 450. Everything is above 450 right now. So 337 will basically mean that we select more than 100. So we have got some good points over here. Okay, this is done. Profitability. Product will be relevant for, okay, for example, if you are selling a mask, then you will not be relevant for more than 12 months. Okay, but this will be more than relevant for 5 years because you can go to Google Trends. Okay. And search arched mirror. Obviously, we want to find it for Pakistan, United States of Pakistan. Right. So what you'll find out is that in the past 5 years, there has been interest, and the interest has risen overall. Okay. So the main thing is that the interest has not died down, or the interest has been constant. Okay. So I believe it will be relevant for more than 5 years. Great. ROI. Okay. What we did is we can do this in the profit section as well, but I'm not going to do it right now because I want to make it a bit simpler. So I'm going to assume that my calculations are correct. It can be, cannot be correct. Okay, because maybe you can say, hey, if you want to make $80, you will not be able to sell. Okay, maybe that is the case. So I'm going to say my ROI is 50%. Okay. Okay, under 100%. Okay, that's even better. Nice. Okay, done. Potential. Let's see. Now, this you have to, once you decide a product, you have to understand and see if you can innovate anything. Okay, can you save cost on new packaging? If can you pack it somehow that it is much more compact, then maybe you can. It is possible. It is not possible. I'm saying it's not possible because it is a very developed nation. If it was possible, somebody would have already done it. Okay. Can you save shipping and fulfillment cost? Okay, I guess let's see if I can save something. Okay, I'm gonna assume I cannot really save it. I'm gonna have to do what everyone else is doing. Okay, utility get a utility patent? No, of course it is just a mirror. What will I get a patent on? Design patent? No, not really. I'm not a designer. Feature. Can you redesign the product and add desired features? For example, let's say you go to a product and say, for example, you have a garden hose. You're trying to sell a garden hose. Garden hose is some when you have a pipe and you shower the garden with that pipe, right? And let's say it has a problem. It makes my hand wet. Maybe you design a new hose that does not make your hands wet, right? Or maybe you add gloves for it, right? I don't know. If that solves the problem, then you are basically redesigning the product and adding desired features. But now this is not possible. Okay. Design differentiation. Okay. There are at least X sellers selling the same design item I'm selling. Okay. So what I understand is that the market has a lot of different sellers, but you have very similar designs. Okay, very similar designs. This doesn't really is not different from this one. It is very similar. So again, I'm gonna say more than 4 are selling the same design that I'm supposed to be selling. Okay. I have tested my product design against top 3 sellers. Okay. Now this is if you actually get some votes on the product design. So let's say, see if you test it actually, if you have a new design and then you test it, let's say for this one, this will be positive, right? Only one is selling it, 2 or 3 are selling it, more than 4 are selling it. In this case, it's more than 4. And this one I will not test yet, so I'm gonna say 0 test, okay? So I'm gonna just do it as well. Now is the most important part, okay? Reviews. Let's see how many, what is the exact number of sellers. More than 7 or top 10 have more than 1000 reviews. 4 or more have more than 1000 reviews. Less than 4, less than 2. Let's find out. Where did it go? Yes, so this was the overall. This is the top sellers. How many? 1. Okay, 1. This is the review count, right? Right. So overall, up more than 1000 reviews. I see 1. I see 2, and that's it. Okay, great. Some good news. So 2, less than 4, right, would be the right thing. Okay. Amazon SEO. More than 10 competitors are on the first page for 60% of the relevant search volume. Let's find out. Go back to the master keyword research again and say, okay, this is keyword or this is search volume. This is search volume, but how many of them have 60% of the search volume? This guy has 97% of search volume. This guy has 96% of the search volume. And this guy has 80% of search volume, 87% of search volume. So that basically means overall search volume is the sum. If you sum all of it, it is 2.9 million. And this guy is covering, or at least is on the first page for 97% of it. Okay. As I understand it, everybody is just 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guy. Okay, so I'm going to say 5 of them have, at least more than 6 are on the first page for more than 60% of the search volume. Okay. Average price point is over $50. That's good. Okay. 1P. 1P means Amazon. How many are sold by Amazon? Let's find out. We had it over here, right? Back to dive box. And you had this guy. Okay. The question is top competitors. Okay, how many are is Amazon? So I'm gonna say over here you can find it. Yes, I'm gonna say okay. You have one. You have. Can I drag it down? No, not yet. So I'm gonna check it from the dive box. You have six. Okay, then you can get six right now. Maybe you can say okay, three are top competitors. You can also check from here. It says sort by sales. One, two, maybe that's it. Okay. So I'm gonna say three for now. Okay. 3 to 4 because we're gonna have 3 to 4 in the top 10, 20. Okay. Let's say less than 3. For now, let's just make it positive. Okay. Again, you have to consider if they are in the top competition. If in the top 20, generally speaking, you should consider them. I'm gonna use this one right now. Visual content. More than 5 of the top 10 have great images and A plus content. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it for top 10. Top 10 listing. Let's just open them. Okay. I searched it. I am not going to consider these ones. This is paid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is also sponsored. This is whole sponsored. This is also sponsored. You can check them as well, but I want to only check the organically ranked ones. Okay. So once they load, then I want to see, okay, do they have 7 images? Okay, they do have 7 images, great. Right? And you have to come back and then you have to see if they have an EBC. What just happened here? This is Amazon comparing it with similar items, but ultimately you have to go to product description, let's say, and you have a visual description over here. That is good as well. This looks good. This one has it, okay. This one also has good images, and let's check the EBC as well. This one also has a different type of visual description over here, okay. Same thing over here as well. Okay, maybe this one does not have EBC. I have to check. It still does, it has just one page, but yeah, it does, okay. So the way it works is that you have to find out how many of them you have to check 10 competitors, and you have to give a number in the product scorecard. More than 5 of top 10 have great images and A plus. This description that we checked on the visuals is A plus content, okay. Google trends are up. We just checked over here. See, it is going up. Interest over past 5 years. Okay. Seasonality. Is this a product specific to non-Q4? Q4 is basically is specific to non-Q4 holiday. ये तो नहीं है. Q4 कहते हैं आपका ना Q1 होता है जनवरी फरवरी मार्च. Q2 is April, May, June. Q3 is July, August, September. You just have 4 quarters of 3 months each. So October, November, December is Q4. Q4 is basically a gifting season because you have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, people buy gifts, so that's why they buy a lot of things. That's why there are some things which are linked to Halloween, Christmas, Hanukkah. Product is for an entire season, let's say, but product can be sold all year round. As I understand it, it has bumps up and down, but let's say in the last past 12 months, right? If I search it, it doesn't really go up and down. For example, if I searched um, Christmas gifts, my screens are not really good. Christmas tree, if I search it, it's going to show you that you have a season for this. Of course, it's going to be have a season because it's a Christmas gift. Christmas is 25 December. So now, and it's sold year round, okay? Variations. How many variations? The variation is the product like this. For example, if this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors for this, right? And each color has different sizes as well, right? This color has these 3 sizes. This color has these 2 sizes, right? These 3 sizes are there for this color, but right now only these 2 are available. This one is not available. If I do this, it will show me which color has this size available. So this color has size available, and these 2 are not available for this color, but this color has different colors and sizes are available for the different ones. So you can find them out as well, but generally speaking, this is 6 colors and 2 each. Let's say that basically goes to around 16-12 variations. But if you go over here, what you will see is in variations, you have 10 for this, 7 for this, 7 for this, 14 for this, 14, 7, 14, 10, 4. Okay, so you have a lot of variations in this. Obviously, they are in different colors. Okay, Assalam alaikum, Assalam. Okay, walaikum assalam, sir. Now we go to at least top 6 have 4 or more variations. Okay, major brands. Okay, I don't see any major brands over there, but the way you find that out is that you can search those brands. Okay, you can search for these brands on Google and see if they are big brands. Beauty Peak, it could be the only one. Generally speaking, though, the big brands are based in USA, of course. So Beauty Peak, let's find out if Beauty Peak is big. Okay, Beauty Peak. Okay, so this is just a mirror brand, but as you can see, they also sell on other platforms as well. So I guess it's an iffy brand. For example, let's say if I sell pedigree pet foods, you will find a lot of different things. Contact us, dry food. Okay, you have Wikipedia, you have Pet One, you have different websites, Facebook. A lot of following on Facebook, 1.1 billion followers, right? This is a bigger brand. Beauty Peak, I will not consider it as a big brand. So less than 3 are sold in retail or have large branded search. Branded search basically means if somebody was searching Beauty Peak right over here, so like if the Beauty Peak keyword had search volume, then I will consider that as something that has a branded search volume. Generally speaking, right now this is very unbranded because people are searching only for the keywords and not for any brands. So we don't have any big competitors. I mean, we have very tough competition on prices, but okay. Developed niche. At least 5 competitors have bundles or multi-packs. They don't really have bundles. Bundles could be in smaller niches. For example, if you're selling pet food, if you're selling popcorns, you can have a pack of 1, pack of 2. For example, if I search for so like this is being sold overall, but if I search for popcorn, let's say popcorn, You'll have C pack of 6, you have this overall, but pack of 24, pack of 1, pack of 1, pack of 12, pack of 1, pack of 12, right? So this is a pack of 12 that they are selling. So you'll be able to see, but as of right now, less than 3 have multi-packs of brand because this is not that kind of a niche. Written content. More than 5 have 3 or more top keywords in exact form in their title. This we have to check, and once we have to, I'm going to zoom out, go to listing builder. I'm going to search for top search volume keywords. Okay. So this basically means that this ASIN, okay, has this exact full keyword in exact form. Okay. So for example, I'm gonna explain these things, but I'm gonna explain the exact keyword, exact broad. Okay. But for now, I'm gonna teach you that they have exact. All of them have exact. This thing. They have it in their titles. So I'm going to go back, and more than 5 have 3 or more top keywords. So like they have a lot of keywords. Right? This guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keywords in the title, right? So this is for title. You can check for bullets as well. You can check for overall as a listing comparison. You can also see this. But generally speaking, you have to check title, and they are using the title exact keywords, right? So there's more than 5. Of course, if you have a dish that is not developed right now, that are very, if you go and check, I guess, if I check, sorry, yeah, this this is the basic check that we considered, has enough demand, has less competition, and can make you money. This is what we want to see. Trying to digest all information. Yes, you will have to see this lecture again and again as well. I'm really sorry for this, but it will be that. Anybody else, if you can confirm that you guys are able to, confirm that you guys could understand it, at least overall. So the way we're going to use data dive, or the way we're going to make it available for everyone is, I'll show you one second. Right, so for example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this thing and send it to as an Excel file, right? So you'll be able to get all the information over here. Okay, whatever we used, you can get it from master keyword list, and you have a battle of titles to check. You can check over here, as to wall mirror. You have the broad, but you have exact ones over here, right? This is an old listing. The new server was not even here, right? So you can check these things in this sheet as well. You have the root side over here as well. Okay, this is the normalized keyword. This is the root. You can check it right over here, right? So that is why what we're going to do is we're going to send you this sheet, and we're going to send 3 to 4 different sheets, and you will be given an assignment to do the same thing over that. And then you have, one second, let's go back. Okay, so you have to give the traffic distribution. Okay, and each you have to answer all the questions. So I'm going to paste all of the questions, and you have an example. You have to prepare it like this. And now what we have to do is you have to, once again, let's go back to this one, and let's just copy all of them so that you are able to check the questions over here. So one, okay, I'm going to make sure that overall it is not an excuse that you can use that you don't have the data dive. Of course, it is very difficult to purchase data dive for everyone, but I want to make sure that people are able to use it. Please watch the session multiple times because the sessions are designed in a way that you would not be able to get it in one try. Analyze the sponsored product search term report to identify top 10 performing search terms for adjacent based on sales generation from those search terms. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this, but not solve it. Okay. I have this data. बस कर भाई इतना नहीं पागल थे मुझे Okay, so you have ASIN search term and sales column, makes sense. Data pivot table, row ASIN search term, करना क्या था? Okay, makes sense. That's right. Right. If you cannot type this into ChatGPT, then you cannot do anything. I'm sorry for this. But I just put data in there. I just said how to solve this question. And currently use 3.51. I don't know what that means. See, this is very, very simple. It will take 2 minutes. Okay. What else do we have? Top 5 competitor ASINs for each of your ASINs. That's it. Same thing. Very easy. Provide an analysis of their performance strategies to compete more effectively. Right. Okay, let's see if anybody is able to do it. Again, ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT or again. 3.5. Okay, let's just do this. Let's do it on 3.5. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah, रुको जरा मैं कॉपी कर लूँ अपनी कमांड ना ठीक है copy and I'm gonna say copy as well. Okay, let's use ChatGPT 3. I have this data मुबारक को ठीक है ये लीजिए भेज दो उसने एक और तरीके से बता दिया ये भी बड़ा आसान है इतना मुश्किल नहीं कराया आपको फिल्टर फंक्शन नहीं करवाया मैंने आपको but you have to go to okay advertising report did I take the wrong report let me check my fault this is the right report okay sorry my data is in this form thank you so much format I am a noob at Google Sheets Can you tell me the pivot table way? राइट, ये देखिए उसने आपको एग्जैक्ट एग्जैक्ट बताया है, एग्जैक्ट कॉलम भी बता रहा है वो क्या करना है। ठीक है जी, ओके, राइट। Go to YouTube and see how pivot tables work. It will take you 10 minutes to figure out pivot tables, and you can use it on this one. You can use ChatGPT to do it.